All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So, I'm hearing you're not alone. You're just on your own. And it's okay to be on your own because you was born in this world and you might leave this world by yourself. Now, I don't know what that's going to mean for a lot of people, but that's just what I'm hearing. Meaning, like, you have to learn how to maneuver in this world by yourself, not always feeling like you have to be a part of a group or in some freaking, I don't know. I'm just feeling like somebody needs to learn how to do things on their own. Don't always be so in this energy of I need to be next to other people or I need to be involved with other people. Get good with you and be okay with you on your own. Be healthy, happy, whole, and complete all by yourself. Have find the strength and the value in yourself, in your aloneness. Not being lonely, but be alone. I'm also hearing like be alone. Like be BEA space alone. Be alone. Like be you are being lent to other people. You're the lender and not the borrower. You're never coming to be the borrower of other people. You're never borrowing anything from anybody. You're always the one that's lending a helping hand. You're always someone that's lending your energy, lending your presence, lending a kind word. And I'm also feeling like in learning how to be alone, not just that, but learning how to be by yourself, you learn how powerful you are. You learn that a lot of people are codependent on you and your energy. A lot of people, I'm also hearing you figure out that you're more valuable than a lot of people lead you off to thinking about yourself. So I'm also hearing like you have gotten to this space that okay. I'm also hearing that you have gotten to this space to where you have been in environments that have made you question yourself so much that you don't even know who you are by yourself. You don't know uh, who you are when all the noise is gone. You don't know who you are when all the outside activity isn't going on. And I feel like you just been going along with the group, with the collective for so long that you don't know who the individual is. You don't know who the source is. Like what is the source of your happiness? And it's not just through actions, what you give, what you do, what you know. It's like having an inner knowing outside of external validation or outside of confirmation. What is confirmation? Like you have outer worldly confirmations, becoming uh, interdependent upon uh, faithful confirmation, like faith based confirmations, things in which you cannot see, things in which other people can't show you, things in which other people don't hear. And I'm also hearing like a lot of people think that they have uh, framed it as if listening to thoughts or seeing things that other people don't see is like, oh, something is wrong with you. Oh, that's not true. We need to confirm that right now. We need to confirm that we need to confirm that your hormones are balanced. We need to confirm that you don't have a chemical imbalance. We need to confirm that there's nothing neurologically going on with you. We need to confirm that psychologically you're okay. Like, you gotta be in this energy, like you're so solid, so secure within yourself that you don't get talked into being a certain way, is what I'm hearing too. Like, because there are a lot of people who want to try psychological warfare on you. They want you to feel like, oh, you don't have this, you ain't doing this, you ain't wearing this, you ain't around this. Something must be wrong with you. What's wrong? What did we do wrong? And that's, they tell on themselves when they say that. What did we do wrong? Well, you're projecting that energy off onto me because you feel like you are, something's wrong with you on your own. Why? They need to ask themselves, why is it pertinent that you're around? Why is it pertinent that your energy is like, why your energy necessary for them? What is it? And I'm also getting like, you're not an impressionable mind. You don't you don't you're not easily impressed, is what I'm hearing. Like, you're not easily impressed. You're not an impressionable mind. You're not easily swayed. And somebody need to hear that you supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be like that. You're not supposed to be in this energy of um listening to everybody else, because some people, they want to use you because they have been used in the past. They have been in situations to where they have been talked out of being solid within themselves, and the life that they are living, and the lives, meaning like past experiences, those things was solely based upon what other people wanted them to do. They never really asked themselves, what do I really want? And I'm also hearing like, these people, they think in the way of, I have a problem, so I need to fix it outside of me. And every problem that you have is not really a problem. Every problem that you have is a thinking problem. It's how you think. It's the way you think about yourself. It's the way you think about what you're experiencing. Is how you frame it. So I feel like, also what I'm hearing is, somebody wants to frame you. Somebody want to put you in a box. They want to box you in. They want to frame you. They want you to be a certain character. They want to place certain attributes and characteristics and personality traits on you that don't really fit your true nature. So yeah, that's what I'm hearing right now. I'm finna go jump right on in with the cards and see what we get. But I know on my channel, I talk about that a lot, like spending a lot of time with yourself. And like, to some people, they don't really understand that. They think that they may think that you have something to hide. Some people, a lot of time, people be thinking like, oh, you being mysterious. Oh, you have something to hide. Oh, and it's like, why are you projecting that off on me? You're just telling me, Eight of Swords. You're telling me if you was on your own, you would feel trapped. You telling me if you was on your own, you would feel worried and scared, and you wouldn't be able to stand in yourself, stand in your own mind. And that's what that is. They don't trust themselves. That's also what I'm hearing. Like, whoever these people is, they don't trust themselves. They feel like they need to be heard so that they can get validation. They need confirmation. They need thy praise, and it makes them feel like they are superior. They need the collective to validate them as an individual so that they can feel special with as instead just being within themselves and saying, I am special. I am somebody. I've always been somebody. I am enough. I've always been enough. I'm going to always be enough. It's not my fault that you outside of me don't feel like you're enough. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. You know? And it's not being arrogant. It's not you being egotistical. It's not you being a narcissist. It's not you being placing yourself. And who else? Why wouldn't you be full of yourself? Who else would you want me to be full of? You? Like, you have to start being like in that energy. You gotta respect yourself enough. Put yourself on a pedestal. Other people be saying, "Oh, you up on your high horse." Well, how else am I gonna move around? How else am I supposed to move around? My horse gives me the boost in which I need to transform and take me from places to places. And in order to get up on other people don't understand this. In order for a horse to want to carry you, it gotta trust you. It gotta deem you to be a leader. Hello. It's moving forward, but it has to be willing to allow you to command its movement. I hope that makes sense. And so that's another thing. Like, people, they want you to control them, but they don't want you to know that you determine how they move. You give them validation. They move off of your feedback. It's also what I'm hearing. That is why they want you. Like, I'm also feeling like some people want to make you feel like you being by yourself or you spending a lot of time by yourself is wrong. They want you to second guess you spending a lot of time to yourself. You being tapped into your own energy. They don't want you to be aware of your own energetic field. Yes, authenticity grants you the access to great adventures. I'm also feeling like you on your own have your own adventures and experiences that other people don't even have, haven't even had, and then they wouldn't even explain the adventures that you have on your own. And then it says, the ringleader of flam, masculinity and irresistibility. And it's all because, like, your energy is very magnetic. I also feel like you are filled with passion that other people can't even comprehend. They don't even have the mental capacity to even understand the type of fire you fill yourself up with, because they're so used to needing other people to pump them up. Like, some people, they they move. I'm hearing, when I move, you move, just like that. Like, they need somebody to tell them to move. They need somebody to tell them, hey, come do this. Hey, put that there. Hey, don't do this. Do it like this. Like, this is also, like, I feel like I did a reading like this before. Like, somebody want to tell you that's wrong. You're doing it wrong. Well, honey, it's 2 billion people. It's billions and billions of people on this planet. If everybody was supposed to do it the same way, this would be a boring ass place to be on Earth. It would be so boring if everybody did it the same way and everybody thought the same way and everybody moved the same way and everybody bought the same thing. Like, there would be no individualism, no originality. Everybody would just be doing the same thing, looking the same, smelling the same, drinking the same, thinking the same. And the fact of the matter is, like, you want to know the simple part about that? We all are the same in the sense of we are human, irregardless if we are man or woman. We are human. Still man, irregardless. We're human. We're flesh and blood. And even not even that. We are human beings. No. We are human becomings. Because we're always becoming something. We're always becoming something. And it's not in the sense of becoming. We're be. I mean, okay, I'll say it. So it's like we are becoming aware. We're constantly becoming aware of something. Will be coming. I'm hearing she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Like you're always becoming something. You're always coming around the mountain, becoming aware of this, or becoming into this. Um, I'll be coming into that job. I'll be coming into this money. I'll be coming into my car. I'll be coming into that shower. I'll be coming in to eat that food. I'll be coming in to watch that movie. I'll be coming in to hang with y'all in a minute. I'll be coming into that meeting. I'll be coming into that job at 8. I'll be coming. You see what I'm saying? We are human becomings. We're spiritual beings having a spiritual experience. So what are you becoming? What kind of experiences will you be coming into? What are you looking forward to becoming into your life? Like that kind of energy. And the truth of the matter is what I'm hearing. Nobody knows what you'll be coming into. Nobody can determine what you'll be coming into. I'm also hearing you can't predict what you can't see. You can't predict what you don't know you'll be coming into. If you don't sit and stay still, I'm also hearing sit still and then you'll know. Because as it is in heaven, so shall it will be on earth. Like in heaven, like your heavenly realm, your mental. And it's like because a lot of people want you to go based off upon these immature emotions, young emotions. They want your emotions to be more they want your emotions to be more satisfying. They want that to be more alluring. And I'm also feeling like people want you to be easy to pull, easy to charm. But the fact of the matter is you're not easy to charm. You are the charming one. And they aren't as charming. That's why I said you're not easily you're not that impressionable. I feel like you are the suave one. You are the charming one. You are the romantic one. I feel like you knock people off their feet with your energy. Yes, and you unground them on the low vibrational end. Like they are not solid. They need you. They need you to be around. And if you're not around, if you don't believe that you can be like this on your own, because there's the same energy. They're just reflecting happiness. They're just reflecting each other's stability. They're reflecting each other's hard work. They're reflecting each other's love. They're reflecting each other's knowledge. They're reflecting and confirming and both agreeing on you happy? Yeah, I'm happy. You wealthy? Yeah, I'm wealthy. I'm wealthy. Yeah, I'm wealthy too. Like that's the energy that I'm getting. Like they need each other. And I'm also hearing like they're not giving off this energy of like if you was to take them on their own, would this picture still look the same? Would this still be the bigger picture? Like if you was on your own, what would your picture look like? It's what I'm hearing. Like people have to ask themselves like that too. Like if they was again, ooh, I can't make it up. If you was on your own, would you still be stable? If you was on your own, what would you look like if you was still on your own? And the fact of the matter is this is what you look like. This is why you don't need to feel alone. You are just on your own. Oh, I'm just on my own. I'm also hearing on my own. How did it end this way? Well, it ended that way because that's how it began. There are other people. Oh, I'm also hearing like there are other people who don't feel wealthy. They need a loan. They need a loan. Oh, I get loans. I never get I never get what I want is also what I'm hearing. Like they don't get what they want. You get everything that you want. You always have what you need. And it's all because you are full of yourself. You're not full of whatever inspirations that they're trying to project upon you. You're not full of doubt. You're not full of worry. You're not full of you're not full of fear. This is not what your mind look like. This is the projection that they want you to think. You look like this. You're living in your true authentic nature. And that's irresistible. You can stand on your own. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, that's the truth. You solid. You clear in your mind. You clear in your mind. You smart. You real. You direct. Yes, because they deceiving themselves. Deceptive, cunning, cheater. A royal secret hidden in plain sight. And that's what their secret is. They want to pull you close. But it's like I feel like this is toxic energy. Like they're not sharing their insecurities. They're not sharing their doubt. They're not sharing their fears. They're not sharing their worries. They're trying to cheat you out of being secure. They're trying to cheat you out of pure knowing. They want to be deceptive. Yeah. And by you being authentic, you have the ability to walk away. Because you can stand on your own. But you also aware that you don't need other people to feel good. You can feel good. I'm also hearing like I can do bad all by myself. Like you can do bad all by yourself. If you want to feel bad, if you want to feel sad, you don't need a pity party. You don't need a group of people to make you feel like to add on to the bad feeling. What is this? And I also feel like you romanticize your work. That's what makes you so influential. How much you work on yourself, how much you work on your emotions, how much you work on yourself, how much you fill your own cup up. We got the 8 of stacks and the king of stacks. So you working on your stacking, you working on your stability, you're working on nurturing yourself, you working on I'm also hearing like you working on your body, you working on your income, you working on your environment, you working on your skills, your talents, you working on being solid, being stable. And I'm also hearing like you're working on confirming for yourself. So they want to defend. I feel like they want to tell you about their plan. They want to tell you about why being around them would make you feel stable, should make you feel stable, why you should invest in them, why you should spend more time with them other than being by yourself. You shouldn't. I'm also hearing like these people want you to not work on yourself. They don't want you to work on your wealth. They don't want you to work on your stability. They want you to take your time and your passion and act for them. And it's like, why? And it's also like you see the difference of energy here. Like instead of being solid, they want you to move because again, like I said, when I move, you move. Like they want you to move because of what they say. And it's like, who is you? Can you stand on your own? Can you invest in yourself? Can you make your dreams and goals and realities come to truth and come to life without yourself? Without the help of me? On your own? Why you need me around? And I think they need you around because of your inner strength. Nine of Wands. Because you're always ready for the next chapter. You're always ready for the next challenge. 9-9. Like you're resilient. You ain't afraid of the hard work. You're free. You have the freedom. You got the freedom to be and do and have everything that you deserve and desire. And they like that confidence. Again, that's what I said. That's what makes you attractive. That's what makes you sexy. That's what makes you alluring. Because you're not playing their game, you're playing your own game, and you know how to play the game and play for keeps. You're not playing the game to do it because everybody else is doing it. So let's get a card to end it out. All right, so we got I am a vibrational being in a vibrational universe. You live in a pulsating, vibrating universe of advanced harmonics. Everything that exists in your air, in your dirt, in your water, in your body is vibration in motion. And all of it is managed by the powerful law of attraction. There is nothing that exists outside of this vibrational nature. And as you learn to accept your vibrational nature and begin to consciously utilize your emotional vibrational indicators, you will gain conscious control of your personal creations and of the outcomes of your self experience, your life experience. Where did I get that from? I feel like outside of the life, like when you gain consciousness and you become aware of your own personal creations, you understand that the outcomes that you are living in your life experience is that because of what you made it. So it's also like don't just go hanging around the people unless you're like not fully in control of the fact that you hanging out with them because that's what you want to do, not because you want to fit in, not because they told you to, they invited you, not because they told. In society, we feel as if uh, everybody is supposed to belong to a group, everybody's supposed to belong to a tribe, and so we make that sometimes like the the running energy of our lives. And it's also because like I've seen and ran across a lot of things today in conversations and like just online of like people have spent like a lot of time being in no contact with their family, and some other people have been like they spent Thanksgiving alone, they spent Thanksgiving by themselves, they don't have a partner, they don't have other people, uh they don't have like again like a they don't have a support system, they don't have a group. And so that's what I seen today. Like a lot of people was like, yeah, I want to move. They have moved away from the group. They ended up finding their true happiness. What is their 10 of cups? They at home by themselves with their car, their house, their spaceship. They're in their own space. They're in their own world. They're having their own. They're having their own alternate reality. And I feel like these people's reality, their reality would be you being in a group. Your reality is, I, I don't need all y'all to be happy. I got everything that I need over here. You know, that's the energy that I'm picking up on. Yeah, and you know how to set your boundaries. You know what's gonna work for you. You logically know what's gonna work for you. You have control of your own mind. Again, you are not alone. You're not alone. You just own your own. That's what I'm gonna name this reading. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. Also, if you made it this far, I don't have a definite date right now, but um, there will be another tarot deck coming, one that I created myself. So I'm gonna be making my own tarot decks. For the most part, I do use majority of my tarot decks from Water Star Vibes. And that's how I started my channel, because honestly, that's how I started reading tarot, by um, following her. But I feel as if I've reached to the point now that I can follow my own lead, and and stand on my own 2 feet, and stand on my own brand, and stand on my own image, and stand on my own words, and stand on my own lessons, and stand on my own stories, and stand on my own channel. So yeah, I'm going to still use my tarot decks because I love my tarot decks. But like the more I create more of my own tarot decks, I'm gonna be using those to tell my stories, and then my channel will just be me using my own tarot decks after I create as many as I want to create, and then if I feel like I want to take my tarot decks, if I get enough feedback and yet you all actually want to buy them, then therefore I can take my own stuff that I created myself, which this one, like I said before, this one is not for sale. This is one that I created just to test it out. And these images, well, not this one. I invested this. I'm using my deck. I created my own tarot deck to a lot of these some of these images did not come from Water Star Vibes, but majority of them, like this one, came from her. But it's also I didn't create this deck to sell this deck because that would have been deceptive. Let me say it like that. If I would have took my deck, if I would have took this deck and pawned it and created off and sold it like, oh, this is my own tarot deck, when other people can buy these images themselves, they can go to her website and buy these images too. And it's like I just felt like that wouldn't have been a great investment. I also thought that that wouldn't have been uh I just thought that it wouldn't have been honest. And I also don't feel like I need to completely stand my ground or defend myself in that way, but I'm doing it anyway because I don't want to go through any emotional turmoil, and I don't want nobody else to be feeling some type of way, be feeling in a emotions or whatever because of any actions that I've taken towards investing in my own future. So yeah, like I said, these images is not hers. I created these myself with my own narration, with my own prompts, and yes, I did utilize. Uh, I did utilize um, my AI, and then you tweak it your own self. Like I said, like I tweak my own images, so therefore it's not completely AI generated. Like I went in and edited them myself, just like this image. I literally painted this myself. I painted this picture myself. Hold on, let me get the thing. So, like I said, I painted this picture myself. Like, this is where this came from. So, I just took my art that I painted myself, uploaded it on my computer, digitally edited, and then now this has become my brand. That's how I created in my own. That's how I created my own brand. I invested in my own self. I didn't just become totally reliant on. This is also a part of that reading. A part of this reading. I did not just become totally reliant on um, Waterstar Vibes. Yes, she helped me. She helped me on my journey. She helped me on my way. I had to get on the spaceship and create my own reality. Go and do my own alternate reality to the reality that she has created on her own with her brand. And I also learned that if she can do it, I can do it too. I can utilize that as a blueprint. And just because she did it a certain type of way don't mean that I have to do it the exact same way. I can do it differently. And that's the purpose of my channel. Like I'm mirroring that energy. There is no hate, there is no malice, there is no uh backbiting and all that kind of shit. Like there is no evil eye. There is no none of that. It's just I became inspired. That inspired me, and not only did it inspire me, it became I became aware consciously aware of the infinite possibilities of what is there to do. I became aware that just like there are a lot of other tarot creators that I could create my own tarot cards and that was a business. That was a way to make money. And not only that, like you can create your own tarot cards. You can paint if you're an artist. You can paint your own tarot cards. You can You can upload them to your computer. You can get on Canva. Do all of the artsy stuff. Send your stuff to a company, and they'll print your cards for you. And then you can If you got the money you want to invest, you buy in bulk, or you can sell them. Create you a website, get you an LLC, get copyrighted. All of that kind of stuff. Get your affairs in order. Make sure that you own your images and your all of that kind of stuff, and that is legal. And you can set yourself up, and this can be a passive stream of income, and you don't have to be reliant on others. You don't have to make people feel like, oh my God, I'm by myself, I got to do it on my own. Of course you on your own. You an adult. You can be on your own. And then once the end of your life, you ain't gotta ask yourself, why did it end this way? You'll be like, because I did the work. I invested. I invested in me. I brought my life to. I was bringing a plan to life. So yeah, that could also be something for somebody's an idea. If I can do it, and if they can do it, you can do it too. Put your mind to it. So yeah, that's the reading.